What is up, y'all boys? Today is August 15th, but I'm going to record this because I missed yesterday's recap to film it. But let me recap for y'all boys. So, yesterday, being August 14th, we had news at 8:30, news at 1 p.m. Therefore, we would be looking. Let me just show you the charts. Here, I'll show you Forex Factory, show you the news. So we had PPI unemployment claims, and then Trump was speaking. Now we look at the charts. So during Asia session into London session, as right here we have London session into here, and then Asia session. So that's accumulation over here. So as we had news at 8:30, that would be this candle. I wasn't looking for many positions. I would assume that price would fill this gap because we know that when the market reacts to news, even bearish news when we've been pushing all-time highs, it would make sense for price to fill that gap instead of, I guess, continuing down to move past like 2%, because I don't think the S&P has moved that. Like, that would be historical data. And it's not impossible, but at the same time, not really in confluence with what's going on. But anyways, anything can happen. Therefore, I can only make my best guess. So price came down, reacting off of unemployment claims. And then we see this accumulation. Let me show you on NQ. It looks very relative. But what I had seen was this rally up. So I had seen that we reversed here. We did reverse because we had liquidity sweep. We broke structure to the upside. We have fair value gap right here. And if we enter on the 5-minute candle closure, now if we had targeted these draws on liquidity at, say, the 50 tick point, because I feel like this, if we were to look at it, it is relative. But what are we first looking for? So we had seen liquidity sweep, we broke structure to the upside, and we made this fair value gap. Price comes down, exits the fair value gap, enter. I had entered on TradingView. My charts are 5-second delay, therefore I did not get optimal entry. So that's why I was a little bit up higher. But I targeted the bottom of this 15-minute fair value gap. So price came down, came back up, and then ended up coming down. This is volatile order flow. Therefore, would I have been better off just not trading, or would I have been better off just taking profit earlier? Solid trade, but I mean, even to take this 5 minute fair value gap, the bottom of it, that wouldn't have been a bad trade. So what would have been validated was targeting the 5 minute recent fair value gap and then targeting a recent high. Two risk to reward would have been the goal. But this would have worked. This would have worked especially. That would have been I think that would have been the perfect trade based on this setup. This trade would have been validated. So going back though, because to even target these 78 ticks, I likely would not have done that. I think that would be an outlier to my plan. Therefore, it'd be breaking my strategy, and I can't do that. So, that was that trade. Now I'm going to record another. So I'm going to end it, and then I'm going to record another for today's. That was that recap. And yeah, fine tweaks until see profit, but I'm doing the best that I can. I'm not going out of my way to fuck up my plan. So, I'm going to catch y'all boys later.